This video is brought to you by my awesome sponsors. Make sure to check out the affiliate links in the description below. Thanks again for all the support. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Matt and welcome to Need for Speed Unbound. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and instead of telling you what I think is going to be an issue with Unbound, I'm just going to show you how I feel about this game. And today, due to the music and due to my opinions, I'm removing the profanity filter because I have some thoughts. So let me get right into it here. Just go into daytime race. Sure, we'll do that one. Need for Speed Unbound. Releasing today on December 2nd, 2022. And immediately, it is a very pretty game. I mean, there's no question about it. It is gorgeous. But I'm going to say this right now, okay? It's been like a minute through the video yet. I don't know what YouTube does with profanity and whatnot. EA, fuck you. You know why? Your marketing is garbage, and you need to fire everybody in the marketing department because that did not do this game justice. This game is a diamond in the rough, and you guys purposely told us nothing because you thought it was bad. Well, I have not encountered a bug yet. The game is beautiful. The graphics are amazing. The handling is great. The gameplay is awesome. The story is amazing. And you told us nothing. What the fuck, guys? Oh my god. That's why I wanted the profanity filter off for today, because Jesus Christ, EA, fuck you. Like, this game is... Ugh. I had skepticism over this game because we didn't know anything about it, so we thought it was bad, because every time we've had a game that's been bad, it's been hidden. So it's hidden, so we think it's bad. So, the anime effects and that kind of stuff, that's also just poor marketing terminology. Call it anime, sure. But the amount of times I played this game, I thought I was playing like a Telltale series game or like a Borderlands knockoff game. Cel-shaded is a much better adjective to use. Yes, you've got that stuff up ahead with like boosting this kind of stuff where it's like, yeah, it's like anime inspired, I guess. But nothing in the marketing materials actually tried to clarify what the hell it was. I was also a little bit curious about the music choice being exclusively hip-hop. I thought it was all going to be like American hip-hop, or like American pop, which is just not great in my opinion, like recently at least. But this game is full of like British hip-hop, which, oh my god, like, that stuff's amazing. Have you guys ever listened to Nux? My god, he's amazing. But it's just, you know, there's a huge amount of diversity in this game between the characters and, like, the music in general. And, like, I really enjoy having, like, a game that's insanely diverse instead of, like, a big corporation like EA telling their developers to whitewash everything. This world, too, is alive. Because you've got the pedestrians, finally. And like Need for Speed Heat, there's no pedestrians, there's no nothing. They're like, yeah, the traffic in this game is about the same as Heat, which was not much, but the pedestrians and like the art styles and everything makes the entire city like living and breathing, and like feels like an active environment and feels like you're a part of a world versus like racing in a completely deserted world, like COVID world kind of, you know. Lockdown COVID kind of world. So this is all alive, and I love that about this game because, like, yes, in the daytime it's like super vibrant and stuff, but I'll try to make sure that you guys see a little bit of gameplay of like when it's rainy and stuff, because even in like Forza and stuff, they'll saturate the hell out of the environment, but like when it's rainy and stuff, like this game does a great job of showing off how moody it is, and it's like there's a lot of monochromaticism in it, and god damn it, EA. God damn it. The other thing, too, that I really enjoy about this game is that, not something that, well, two kind of points. Money is hard to come by. which makes you choose your parts carefully and choose whether you're going to do style or performance and whatnot. And the beginning of the B-class cars are hella slow. So a lot of the events you have to really go for, like, trying your hardest to win. In this game, even on normal difficulty, you're not going to win races, which is, like, so weird. So the thing that I really like about this game is the fact that, like, you're not going to win. Like, this is normal difficulty, and the AI are hard because they, like, there are multiple classes in the same race. So of course you're not going to win in, like, a B class up against, like, A or A plus or S plus or whatever. So, like, the idea of having, like, you do races and you're going to finish like 4th or 5th or 6th and you'll still win some money. It really incentivizes the fact that you're going to go ahead and, like, take whatever money you can, throw it into the car to get some performance upgrades, and then really start going for the wins. So, like, all sorts of racing games, if you don't win, you're garbage and you need to restart the event until you do. And this game's, it's like, no, nuh-uh. You're gonna finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, and that's okay. Speaking of restarts, depending on your difficulty, you only have a limited amount of restarts. So, for example, for me, well, we'll get into the event and I'll show you. But I've only got 4 restarts for the entire campaign. So that, again, emphasizes the fact of, like, yeah, you're not going to win. So, like, use those restarts sparingly, because you might get to the boss battle and you might frickin' need it, you know? So, I mean, like, look at this thing. Look at this game. Look at this car. That is something that I'm so happy about, is the crash cams, because we saw Criterion was coming back, and they're known for, like, their burnout crash cams, where it's like you're watching a car barrel off the side of a cliff for 10 seconds, and it takes you out of the game. These crash, like, cams are amazing because, like, it shows, like, you're crashing and then, like, shoves you right back into the action, and it's like, oh, thank God, Criterion, thank you for not doing anything stupid. But I mean, like, the music and, like, okay, these cartoonish elements. Oh yeah. So honestly, I see it in my peripheral, because when you're racing, you're looking at the stuff ahead of you. You're not really looking at your car all that much. So, like, yeah, you'll see stuff like that, and it'll kind of catch your eye, and then you'll see, like, the arrow pop up with, like, all that kind of graffiti stuff. Like, sure. But, like, it adds to the personality and the character of the game, which I honestly like, because there's not a whole lot of games that have, like, this weird kind of cel-shaded graffiti, I hate to say it, anime-like elements in your tire smoke and stuff. But it's the vibe. It's cool. I'm just hoping that, like, when we come back to play this game in 5-10 years, that it's not super dated. So far, I'm loving this. $70, hard pill to swallow. Oh my God. And actually, I paid for it twice, call it, because I paid for it for original pre-order, and EA's marketing fucked up so bad, I actually canceled my pre-order because they were giving us nothing. So I'm like, oh, they're hiding stuff? I don't want to be the first person to find out this is a bug-ridden game. Like I said, I mean, it's single player, so we're not going to experience many bugs. I haven't tried out multiplayer yet, I'm going to be completely honest. But single player alone, I've had, like, no bugs whatsoever. So I am super happy with how this turned out, because I'm hoping that this game gets good reviews and people love it as much as I do. Because I think that with the risks that Criterion had taken with this game, it paid off, because we're worried that they're going to try changing too much and they're going to go off into left field, but I think they nailed it. I honestly do. This game is absolutely fantastic. All right, get in our zone. Come on, get the boost. Oh, I think we got it. Awesome. So as you saw at the beginning as well, kind of like some racing games where you kind of like have to rev up your car or like, I don't know, like do burnouts or something to get the RPM in the right range to get the turbo and whatnot. I like that. But this game too, in the early part of the game, you understeer a lot and your car is slow as hell, to the point that like even not getting your start might be the difference between winning a race or like getting 5th or like getting 4th and losing. So the AI in this game is hella good, hella quick. Like I'm going as fast as I possibly can and they're just like, see ya. But I'm pretty sure he's got like an A+ or an S-class car, so the fact that I'm even like keeping up is absurd. Damn it, I missed my ramp. Ugh. Oh well. But going back to my previous rant, don't buy Unbound yet. This one's going to be completely up to you guys, because I'm going to give it a glowing review, because that's what it is. It's a great game. And no, I'm not being an EA bootlicker or whatever, unlike some people in this community. But I genuinely enjoy this game. Yeah, sim racers are going to slag it off or whatever, which fuck them, to be honest. Sim racers shouldn't be playing this game, though. This obviously is not up their alley. Like, the handling is reminiscent of Heat, yes, I'm not gonna lie, because yeah, you're gonna want to do your tap brake to drift or whatever, but you kind of got to as well, because your car is so slow. Like, drifting is going to give you NOS. You need to be drifting to get any sort of speed in the early like game, because if you set it on like just grip builds, which is fine, but an already understeery car that now understeers more and you don't get boost, just wait to do the grip builds or whatever on like your S-class cars. So like 3rd. How much money am I going to get? That's the main question I'm going to ask here. Yeah, I didn't get $3,700, but I got 22, so it's better than nothing. So let's see what the game looks like at night, and it's pretty. I'll tell you guys that much. So I've noticed that like there are different types of night per se, because like in this time, like it looks kind of like dusk, where it's like, yeah, you've got people's lights are on and stuff like that, but the sky is still kind of like that sunset-y feel. There are some nights where it's like it's pitch black and all you see is like the street lights and that kind of stuff. So do I wish that there was like a day-night cycle? Of course. Like, this game would look absolutely beautiful watching the sunrise and sunset, but for the mechanics of the game, I understand why it's locked up, and I'm glad that they kept night, and I'm glad that they kept day, because having like a just Need for Speed Carbon, where everything's at night, makes you miss the day, but when you're in Pro Street and when it's all day, then it makes you miss the night. Because, I mean, like, look at this. Look at these reflections. This isn't even on, like, an RTX graphics card. I'm on a freaking laptop, and this is how the game looks. Like, this shit's cool. It's really cool. I'm going to get in a cop chase right before my meetup, so that's a problem. Oop. Oop. Okay, I didn't. So, I like that mechanic, too, where it's like you can pass cops when you have a heat level. Just make sure you go fast and nobody spots you. So that was honestly one thing that I was a little bit concerned about walking into this game, was the difference between like basically Need for Speed Heat's map and this map, because geographically they're identical, where it's like you've got the city and the lake off to the right, and then like you've got kind of like the empty like prairies and suburbs and stuff like that, and countryside off to the like the left side of the map. And this city's expansion is like, Heat's, in my opinion, is kind of a frickin' joke. Like, this city in this game is awesome, and I'm gonna talk more about it when I can see it. So yeah, this city is amazing, because like you've got underground areas, you've got like areas with subways, and like this thing's just expansive, and it like feels like it takes up half the map. It's amazing. And then like meetups being in these like nooks and crannies in the city, like, God, so creative. Like, and then even seeing like the leaks from like 2021 and stuff like that, of like what the map was going to look like. Yeah, it looks like nothing like what Criterion have done in what feels like the last 6 months. Like, the difference has been amazing. Yeah, technically speaking, the cops are easier than Heat, because watch this. Like, I saw a cop and now it's just gone. One of the other event types here is driving people from certain areas to other areas, normally involving avoiding cops, which it's unique. I kind of like it, because then that gives you an excuse to explore the city, and you know, you don't have to drive at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Like, I can't believe that there's multi-level roads there. What the hell? Because there's like no time limit on this stuff. So like, if you can pace behind cops, like, you can do that. Like, it doesn't matter. Just get the guy to the safe house in like one piece. So let's get like a proper night race in here, because I think you guys would enjoy this too. Perfect. Got it. And we got a full tank of NOS. Awesome. So the other thing that I've noticed too about this game is there are 2 different types of NOS. There's like your actual NOS, and then there's burst NOS. So if you do like a quick drift or something like that, you can get like a quick burst of NOS. But if, like, by being in oncoming traffic and this, that, the other thing builds up your like full usable meter of NOS. So I think the boost NOS is more or less a case point of like drafting or like going around a corner, and you just need a quick shot to get past somebody, or like to get out of a corner better. And I kind of like that. And the other cool thing is that you can actually control your car in the air a little bit, give it a little bit of direction, and boost in air and all that kind of fun stuff. So like, that's nice too. But the thing that, like I was going back to earlier, the marketing, like, EA needs to fire their marketing team completely and redo it, because if they even would have showed us like this as gameplay, with like the cops going through at night, and like if they would have showed more of this kind of stuff of gameplay, like, this is awesome. It really is. It is so cool. And it's actually surprisingly well optimized, because I mean, the laptop that I've got, I don't know, it's like an i7 with like the 3060 mobile. So like, it's definitely a more recent graphics card, but I mean, this thing's been like a solid 1080p 60 frames and hasn't like dropped at all. So it works, fortunately. There we go, we got that drift right. Ooh, and first place is in view. I don't think we're gonna beat them, but if we can get 78k for this, I'd be super happy. So come on. Come on! Give me it! Nah, I'm not. Second it is. 6,700 is not too bad. I think that's all we can do at night. I think I've maxed out pretty much all my races for that. Alright, so here's like an actual cop chase. You still kind of got that hip-hop vibe, and it's a little bit more dramatic and cinematic and stuff. We got 3 cops. We're already kind of pulling away. Again, this is medium difficulty. Let's see if we can crash out this guy up here. Ooh, nice. And now we're already escaping. So, okay, I'll take it back. These cops are pushovers. So the one final thing I do want to bring up is my thoughts on cut features and cut content and that kind of stuff that will be released at a later date. I'm still fairly upset about some pretty obvious things being missing, like cops from multiplayer on launch and takeovers not being there, and you know, that kind of stuff, payouts not being there. But like, I think how EA did it was probably the best that they could have. I mean, this extra month made this single player campaign completely bug free from what I can tell. And as everybody's playing the single player campaign, it gives them a little bit of time to work on getting cops in multiplayer and, you know, getting payouts and all that kind of stuff. So, like, it sucks, but honestly, I can kind of get it. So, but that was Need for Speed Unbound's a little bit of gameplay. So again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Of course, please like, comment, and subscribe. I kind of want to do a playthrough. I don't know if it'll be online or story mode, but I am loving the ever-laughing shit out of this game. So please, let me know how you guys are thinking from my last week's rant of what I'm thinking Unbound would be to what I think about this week. But so far, complete 180. I wasn't negative of Unbound. I was more or less just skeptical. And I'm glad that EA actually did prove me wrong. I was not expecting that. I was expecting this to be a bug-infested game. And with, like, nothing to do. And, oh, there's plenty. There's plenty to do. So, again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day today. Take care. Bye.